Welcome to the navigation video. In this video I'll be showing you how to navigate through the Moodle Support Course for Physics 12. If we start on the front page, we'll see that there are a lot of things going on this page. So let's break those down into components. On the left hand side we see we have a navigation pane. This pane will be able to link you to all the components of the course on the left hand side there. And it'll also be able to link you to other courses that you may have, as well as your profile. More on that later. On the right hand side we see we have some upcoming events and a latest news tabs. These will keep you informed about required tasks that will become due soon, so please pay attention to that. That will update regularly when new items become available to you and when items are getting closer to becoming due. In the center we have the bulk of the course. You've already clicked on the first button here, the Moodle Introduction, to actually get to this video. So I'm going to skip over that and just investigate what else is here. The second button there, the Course Outline button, if I open that up, I see that I'm just brought to a regular web page that contains the information about the course, such as the evaluation of the course, what assignments are, what homework is, what is required for supplies down at the bottom here, and as well what the grading is. So please pay attention to this and please read through it thoroughly to make sure you understand what is required of you in this course. So I'm just going to go back to the front page, and I can go back to the front page by clicking the Maguire button right here. Next we have a calendar. If I click on the September 12th button beside the course outline, I see I'm brought to a calendar here. Let's go to April, just because there's a lot of stuff due there. We see we have 6 items that are due in April. So for example, April 10th we have the first kinematics assignment, and on April 10th we also have one of the quizzes closing. So make sure you finish these items by submitting the assignment and by completing the online quiz by that day. Let's go back to the front page again. One final item for course information is the news. The news will be any information I feel that I want to convey to you. It'll only be editable by me, the instructor, and not by students. So whenever I have some information to give you, I will post it here. It'll also be displayed on the front page under the latest news tab on the right hand side. But if you want to see any archived news, it would be here as well. Let's go back to the front page. So lower below the course information we have the required tasks. These will bring you to all the assignments, all the quizzes, and all the discussion forums available to you. I'll go over those a little later in the assignments video. Below that we have the units, or the actual learning material of the course. So there are 7 units to the course plus 1 introduction unit. If we open up one of them, like kinematics here, we see we're brought to a web page that contains some summary information about this particular unit and what is expected of students. Below that we have a series of activities, so of notes, so the terminology notes, kinematics in one direction, free-falling objects. Those are all notes, and they'll bring us to another web page where all that information is displayed. Okay. Down at the bottom we have a PDF file for download if you wish to download this, and we have a back button to actually go back to the previous page. On the right hand side we have all the required tasks to complete this unit, so your first assignment. Okay, so this will be where your first assignment is. So you click on this, download it, and complete it. So, as well as the solutions, which will not become due till later, the kinematics form, and a series of quizzes. All of the units will be like this. So for example, we see the same thing here for the dynamics unit as well. So let's just go back to the front page. Okay. One last thing I need to draw you to would be the final project. The final project will be a very large portion of your grade. So make sure that when the time comes for you to actually start the assignment, you take a look at this pane down at the bottom. The final project information will not become available until April 30th, so pay attention to this space. And that about concludes it for the navigation video.